All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, but General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. Do not hesitate. I want you to become a member. The link for memberships is right down in the video description. Is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic, amazing curriculums, certificate programs and courses. The first one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive Black manhood. This is for your brother. If you need the guidance, you need structure, you want to be one with the brotherhood, this is for you. This is for our brothers to rise up and reclaim their throne. You need a definitive Black manhood. No crying, just hard work. You see courage. You see heart. That's what it's about, family. I want you to get over there. Check it out. We got a Brotherhood live stream, or the Brotherhood of Heru live stream, where we sit round table, where we sit down discussing very important information pertinent to our growth and development. Got the coaching calls but from the General. If you need that lifeline, you need that call, you can put in to have the General reach out to you. Check it out, family. Become a brother, become a member. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check out that catalog. Get a discount. Shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, classic upon classic upon classic. There is not another website with these many subjects so important to our liberation of the mind, where you can find so many classic videos on that one subject. I want you to get over there and become a member today. Everybody know General Seti got the popping his page on Patreon. We got that old Mac Voyagers of the Nile up there right now. Advanced Scribe. All you had to do is go to my Patreon, become an Advanced Scribe, and man, what you get, a powerhouse treasure chest full of nothing but them hour-long, 2-hour-long lectures with amazing visuals. Get over there, family, and get that work. To all those that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that would like to donate, link right there on the screen, in the chat, in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you and appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Nah. Here we go, family. They couldn't wait. You know, these two silly niggas. Hold on. You know these two silly niggas. Soon as they start and said they seen something under the pyramid, you know these niggas gonna do cartwheels. You know, they couldn't wait to come out and make them a crazy ass video. They out here doing cartwheels. And this nigga talking about he diving deep. And that's just like a motherfucker. When they show the cartoon, when the motherfucker dive off the damn diving board, and it's a glass of water. Nigga, you diving into a glass of water, nigga. You ain't diving deep. Motherfucking Tom and Jerry, motherfucker dive off the diving board into a little small glass of water. Stop it. Stop this shit, man. Silly Billy Carson, you got enough nerve after whatever his name is, ragdoll you, You see, nobody should take nothing silly Billy Carson got to say serious. I done heard so much. I got so many videos on this nigga where he talking some erroneous, that nigga, you shouldn't be making movie scripts for sci-fi movies. Yeah, you don't need to be talking about no knowledge. Yeah, you're right. Forbidden knowledge. It should be forbidden. You understand what I'm saying? You're right. It should stay forbidden. Any man or woman looking for truth, this shit should be forbidden. Because you ain't going to find no truth. You see, you ain't going to find no truth. So, yeah, I just happened to look up here and so, yeah, I never trusted neither one of these niggas. This nigga on the left, he looked like he wearing contacts and shit. I don't know what's going on with him. And so, yeah, you got to watch these foolish niggas out here. He diving deep into a goddamn well or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to check them out. We're going to see what they talking about. This has got to be the funniest shit ever. I know I'm going to have fun with this one. Y'all niggas, yeah, don't break a rib laughing because this shit going to be funny. Look at it. He already, look at it. Classic Kundari. God damn, boy. I motherfucker take you and nigga, classic goddamn Kundari. Here we go.
Headlines, they're talking about an underground city, and this is really sending shockwaves through the whole world.
Oh yeah. Listen, this is something that I
nigga, is your clothes, nigga, when you see all the nigga teeth, this motherfucker, what's that nigga? This nigga look like Louis Armstrong, nigga, goddamn. All of them. Both of them, he remind me of that one video where that nigga, he rap on all the different drugs and shit. He show you. This nigga look like he on speed. And silly Billy Carson look like he done took some smack or some shit. I don't. Oh my God, this nigga look like he done took him about 3 speeds. His motherfucking Billy Carson look like he done took him he done took him some dog food and shit. Oh my God, let's go, let's move forward.
I've been talking about for over a decade when I started talking about the pyramid, the Giza pyramids, the Great Pyramid, the Khafre Pyramid, just the plateau itself, and even the pyramids of Saqqara. And I have been talking about these underground shafts and underground areas that are wide open that hold this area called the Halls of Amenti, according to the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, which some people recently that attacked tried to say, oh, this just a guy sat down in 1923 and made up a sci-fi movie in his head. Not quite. You can't make this kind of stuff up. And for the fact that in my book that I wrote 5 years ago, Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, which has been a bestseller on Amazon for over 5 years now, maybe five and a half years total time, on page 34, not only do I talk about this underground vast opening and what it may hold.
Now, Billy Carson know he a goddamn lie. It's all type of theosophists been talking about these underground caverns. Man, come on, man. You was a plagiarizer. Even with the crackpots. You plagiarizing the crackpots. Come on, man, silly Billy Carson. You're not the first motherfucker. It was goddamn Edgar Casey was talking this shit about the underground, the cavern under the Sphinx and all this shit. The other motherfucker, what's his name? That LePlongeon. You understand? Who was the one that went over there and excavated a lot of the so-called Mayan, which really was Olmec, but he didn't know no better. You see, and so, man, you plagiarizing the crackpots. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers say it was caverns and shit. God damn, Billy Carson. You just fail. You just never fail to. You come out of nowhere, nigga. You ain't been. You come out of nowhere, and now all of a sudden you the main. You the main goddamn theosophist. You ain't just nigga. You just been on the scene a couple years. 2, 3, I ain't know nothing. You was on goddamn Ancient Aliens, nigga. That's where you was. You was on Ancient Aliens. If you came out on Ancient Aliens, nigga, you ain't even in the running. I'm sick of this nigga. Here we go.
I have a rendering of what it would look like based on the account of Thoth in the Emerald Tablets. And
based on Thoth and the Emerald Tablet. Now, the guy that wrote this shit, now they know good and goddamn well that this is a pseudo book that a motherfucker created in the 1900s. These niggas talking about they went to the bottom of the ocean and found a goddamn. Wait a minute.
Columns are there.
Wait a minute.
They go deep beneath the earth. And
yeah, these motherfuckers, the Emerald Tablets and shit. And motherfucker went to the bottom of the ocean and shit and found it. Well, motherfucker, how did you get down there? You understand what I'm saying? How did you read it? What language is it? Say the motherfucking language on it damn near 36,000 years. Motherfucker, you can't even speak Gullah Geechee, nigga. And the hell you gonna go back 36,000? If motherfuckers speak Gullah Geechee to you, nigga, you wouldn't know a goddamn thing they was talking about. And here you done went back 30, this nigga done went back 36,000 years. But see, that's another. Yeah, it's already scholars, the theosophists that then wrote on this. And if you don't know that, they're just like Noble Drew Ali. If you don't know the original theosophists who wrote this shit, you understand? I'm sitting up here reading. What is it? The Circle 7 Quran. I'm sitting up here reading the Circle 7 Quran, and my brain was like gyrating, like, what the fuck did I didn't heard this shit before. You see what I'm saying? I didn't heard this. Yeah, the Circle 7. I said, I didn't heard this shit before. And I couldn't put it together, because I be reading so many goddamn books, and it took me a minute. I'm like, goddamn, where did I read this from? You know what I'm saying? It took me damn near. It stayed on my mind because it fucked with me. Because I couldn't put, when you want you know something, but you can't put your finger on it right then and there. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't read this shit before. And it took me a while before it kicked in. I was doing some research, and I went into the Aquarian gospel of Jesus Christ. And I wasn't even thinking about the Circle 7 Quran. And I was reading it, right? And I read something. And it jarred my mind. I say, wait a minute. And then I say, this is where the fuck I read it. And when I went and laid it side by side, I say, oh, nigga, I got you. I got you, nigga. And so I just went in there and started doing all type of research and shit. And motherfuckers had already knew it. It ain't like motherfuckers had went in there and put every chapter, every motherfucker, these motherfuckers took whole chapters. Took whole goddamn chapters. So if you not privy to the original theosophists, and he a thief, he a liar, he's a crackpot nonetheless. And so if you're not privy to the original authority that wrote the book or the last one that stole, because they all stealing. That's what theosophists do. They steal and they rewrite shit. And, and you will never know the original author. You see, Madame Blavatsky, they got her ass they call it cribbing. She's stealing literature. Yeah, they busted her ass stealing. And a couple of more theosophists they busted. Yeah, stealing. And so anytime a motherfucker tell you that the Emerald Tablets is 36,000 years old, Motherfucker, I want you to speak old English to me, nigga. That's 102. They were speaking old English maybe 300 years ago, 400 years ago. Can you speak old English? So how in the fuck is you go if you can't speak old English or you can't speak the dialect of your ancestors just 400, just 200 years ago? You see what I'm saying? 100 years ago. 200 years ago, the dialect of your ancestor 200 years ago, how the fuck is you gonna go back 36,000 years and read a goddamn book? Yeah, see, and anytime you hear a motherfucker say thoth, you see what I'm saying? Thoth, that's that theosophic terminology. That just tell you right now, the nigga won't even say Tahuti. You understand what I'm saying? I know, but he won't even use Tahuti. That's thoth. That's Greco-Roman and shit. You see what I'm saying? So you already know that's some watered down bullshit. Billy Carson, please get in touch with me. I'd love to let me know what you want to talk about. And goddamn it, I tell you, nigga, I'll do your ass like Zorro. Nigga, you see what I'm saying? I'll be carving all type of hieroglyphs in your goddamn in that cheap ass jacket you got on with that Miami Vice ass slack jacket and shit you got on, nigga. Come out here looking like a cheap goddamn Miami Vice. I ain't got time for this shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm on you. You understand? Anytime you want to give me a call, Silly Billy Carson, I'm willing to get down there and dialogue with you. I won't call you Silly Billy. I won't do it. I'll give you an opportunity. I won't call you Silly Billy. I just call you Billy. You understand what I'm saying? And we can dialogue on whatever you want to dialogue on. I'm gonna play some more. But anybody that's talking about the Emerald tablets, you see what I'm saying, is a crackpot. That shit ain't got nothing to do, and you look at, and ain't got nothing to do with the hieroglyphs. Ain't none of them is hieroglyphics. It's something crazy. It's in Atlantean. It ain't even in the hieroglyph. Anybody out here speak Atlantean, raise your motherfucking hand, and please, could you step forward? I'm gonna send you a link, and I want you to talk a sentence in Atlantean. Anybody out there translating Atlantean? Well, motherfucker, get in touch with me because I want to hear you speak this shit. Sick of you niggas, man. I want you to motherfucker speak this shit. Here we go. Yeah, nigga up there with that cheap Miami Vice suit jacket on.
And this area is so vast and so wide that if you took it and dug it out and put the Burj Khalifa next to it, the tallest building in the world in Dubai, it's the same height. It's actually slightly taller than the Burj Khalifa if you go all the way to the tip of the pyramid. So if you go from the tip of the pyramid down to the deepest part of this underground built, I don't know what it is, if you want to call it this technology, this underground shaft or these columns that go deep 2,000 kilometers, this thing is just a little taller than the Burj Khalifa. We're talking about something that's mesmerizing here, and people have tried to come out and debunk it immediately without even looking at the research data. So let's debunk the debunkers right from the beginning. A lot of critics came out. You already know what they're going to do. They're going to come out and talk about that the SAR scans can't penetrate that deep into the earth. Well, they're thinking about an old version of the SAR scan, right? They're thinking about that version. They're saying that you can't penetrate that deep. So Zahi Hawass, the overseer and the keeper of the knowledge, the blocker or the opposition of knowledge coming out of Egypt for many decades, immediately.
This nigga sitting here, he explained, nigga, do you got one? I won't know, nigga. You got one in your garage, nigga. You been looking down at the center of the earth. I want to know this shit, okay? And so if it's there, then, I mean, why wouldn't they want to prove it? I mean, why would they hide it? You see? I mean, they control Egypt. They done dug every other motherfucker. And so, like I say, I know for a fact that there's been a lot of people up under the pyramid, okay? And if anything was connected to the floor of the goddamn pyramid, I'm quite sure they would have figured that shit out a long time ago. Okay? I'm quite sure they would have figured that shit out a long time ago.
makes a statement.
And this nigga talking like he know how to, man, nigga, you can barely operate a fucking microwave. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, what the, you know what I'm saying? You can't even operate a goddamn, fuck you gonna goddamn nigga talking about some seismic frequency machine. Now y'all niggas is crazy as hell. Here we go. No, I'm not it could be something that could, penetrate rock and, but goddamn, it's gonna see all that. I mean, goddamn, it's gonna see all that. And let's get busy. Let's get up on it. And if they don't find that shit, then that show you once again, they need, because they make a lot of crazy, far out fetched goddamn theories, but they never prove the goddamn theory. We don't need these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals to tell you that the Sphinx is 10,000 years old. We were already telling you the goddamn, but long before Graham Hancock and all these and other crazy motherfuckers that's coming out here, long before these motherfuckers waited to Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark and Sheikh Diop and Chancellor William, all of them passed away. None of them existed during the time of the great masters, because they would have got beat up. And here, now that the masters is gone, they done came out with all this felonious garbage that they putting out in front of the world. We got to put an end to this. Billy Carson, call me. Wait a minute. Anybody know Billy Carson? Tell Billy Carson, whenever, just whatever the platform, just let me know the questions and every motherfucking thing, and let's get busy. Let's have a heavyweight fight. Me and you, okay? Me and you, let's do this shit. I'm ready. You, whatever the questions is, let's get in and let's get in. God damn it, I guarantee you think that white boy did you nasty. I ain't gonna be no coming. You ain't back. You understand what I'm saying? Because that was a very ugly dragon. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't done. You ain't recovered. That's why you still look dazed. You understand what I'm saying? You still look dazed. Let's listen to what this guy talking about, man.
Without looking at any of the data, that this can't be real. And then another scientist also came out and tried to say that as well, who is totally on the other side of the world, never looked at the data as well. But they're all part of the same inner circle. They're trying to keep this kind of knowledge hidden. So I wanted to get that out of the way in the beginning. And why are we going to debunk it? Okay. Unlike ground penetrating radar, this scientist named Biondi, his SAR technology employs X-band microwaves at 10 gigahertz with a 3-centimeter wavelength. This is coming from a satellite, okay? This is coming from a satellite in space. It penetrates the ground less than 30 centimeters, but instead of directly scanning the underground like the other version of SAR, it detects subtle surface vibrations that create minute shivers triggered by the resonance of this band. So it can actually penetrate even deeper because it's picking up the vibrations. The vibrations rise back up towards the beam, send that information back to the CPU or the processor on the satellite, and then it's able to extrapolate the empty space from the solid space and to
Billy Carson, how long did you practice that bullshit? Nigga, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. If motherfucker asked you, could you repeat that shit? You couldn't say that shit the same way twice if a motherfucker gave you $1 million. You couldn't say that shit twice the same way you said it the first time if a motherfucker give you $1 million. Nigga, you lying like a motherfucker. Don't trust no motherfucker with no old Salvation Army ass, raggedy ass suit coat and a goddamn raggedy ass t-shirt. I'm sick of you nigga. No nigga, I can't let you get away with this. And he over there looking over, what's his name? Ralph Tart. Infinite Lies. He's sitting up there looking silly as hell. He ain't asked the man one question. He understand he ain't injected nothing because he don't know shit. He diving deep, meaning he high as hell. He done took some mushrooms before he came on there. And when he let that nigga gonna show all his teeth, all 32 of them motherfuckers. I got 2 more minutes on this shit.
Create a rendering of what's under the ground. And by this revolutionary method, they were able to find that these vibrations are similar to seismic waves and they generate a Doppler effect. And this is why this Tart technology is revolutionary, and everyone is going to start using it on all these ancient sites very, very soon, because this version or this method of utilizing SAR technology allows you to see deep, deep, deep beneath many layers of solid stone, and you can get a rendering. Now you don't have to dig.
You know, Ralph, he liked that when he said deep, deep, deep. That motherfucker, deep, deep dive. And you know what I'm saying? They love that. Deep, deep, deep. How deep, nigga? Deep. How deep? Deep. Deep. Yeah, that's all. How deep, nigga? Y'all niggas ain't went down 1 inch into the ground, nigga. Ain't went down 1 inch.
Big holes, meters wide out to the south, east, north, or west, and then try to go down and dig a tunnel. You can, and then hope you can find what's there, so you don't destroy the structure. You can simply use a satellite with this specific 10 gigahertz, 3 centimeter wide band technology, and you can create this amazing imagery, which
it's a motherfucker in Ralph Tart headphone. You say, you know that nigga lying like a motherfucker. He looking over like, yeah, I know. Do you know any? Do you even understand anything he talking about? You dumb motherfucker! You sitting over here, he ain't asked no questions. He's so far over that nigga head with that bullshit. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. You know, this nigga into diving deep. He don't know nothing about no damn science and technology, especially no bullshit what this nigga talking about. Yeah, he over there looking silly than a motherfucker. Like, let me not expose myself.
We've seen going viral on the internet.
Okay, that's phenomenal. So let's go back.
That's all you go. That's phenomenal. That mean I don't know what the fuck you just said, but let's go to the next question.
So for a lot of people who don't know, this story that broke, this scientist coming out from Italy saying that there's a vast underground city. And I actually made a video when this story first broke and it was going viral. News stations picked it up. I want to ask you, what was your first reaction when this story broke out? Were you surprised? Were you like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been saying with Donny Arcade? Because I actually listened to your song afterwards. I'm like, oh my gosh, he called it years ago. How did you know?
We wrote that song in 2016.
Right.
For people who, I'm also a music producer. I wrote books about it, right?
God.
This book's 5.5 years old almost, the Compendium of the Emerald Tablets. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. This is one of those, another confirmation moment for forbidden knowledge. I've had so many confirmation moments over the years. One of the very first talks.
Yeah, that confirmation moment when that white boy, whatever his name, dug off in your chest and you agree with him and say, I agree with you. That was your confirmation. I'm sick of this niggas. I'm sick of it. I got 1 more minute. Hit that subscribe button, family.
Very first talking about geoengineering contracts and what the effect of them is, and that countries and states will start banning them, which has happened. One of the very first to talk about all these other things that have gone on, and they just keep coming up to be true. And this is just another one that happens to be true. And the evidence is that even in the book, I depict a rendering of these underground columns going deep beneath the earth, underneath Giza, coming from underneath the pyramids, and creating this vast underground area that seems to be.
Well, the question is this, and I'm going to leave. If you saw all this shit, and this motherfucker used this technology to see it, how was you able to see it, nigga? How was you able to see it? If this motherfucker needed all this technology to see this shit up, how did you know it was under there? What motherfucking Thoth called you up and told you, nigga? It was some apparatuses up under the pyramid. Who called you, nigga? Tell me, was it the Anunnakis? Huh? How did you know? I mean, goddamn. So what did you do? Did you sleepwalk or what they call it, astro project, and you went up under the pyramid? We want to know how you came up with the knowledge. You stole this from other crackpots who made this shit up just like you made it up. That silly nigga over there, he don't know. He just he trying to get a couple views. They sick and tired of him. They sick and tired of all that diving deep shit too. And so, you know, niggas done dove and ain't came up with nothing else other than this nigga that, you know, continuing to mesmerize niggas with just like Marvin Sapp. This another Marvin Sapp of the goddamn the Theosophic movement. And silly Billy Carson over there, we sick of y'all lying on ancient Egypt. That's what it boiled down to. You do not give reference to the African origins of the Nile Valley, and that's why we got to shut you down. You's a crackpot. You ain't nothing but Mr. Charlie of the Theosophic Society. That's what you is, Mr. Charlie of the Theosophic Society, and we got to academically put hands on you, Billy. We got to academically put hands on you, man, because we can't continue to sit out here and let you talk this bullshit. So anybody out there knows silly Billy Carson, please get in touch with me. I want to put hands on you, dog. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready to put hands on you, dog. Come on and get with me. I'm ready at any given time. Give me the questions, whatever you want to talk about, and we can get to it. Hit that subscribe button, family. If you're on the general, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Sarah, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. We got one more before we go out, family. Come right black. We're going to talk about this crazy shit Terrence Howard talking about. I'm telling you, this is some wild shit. But I tell you what, the nigga came, you know, he was 10 toes down on this one, you know, but you ain't going to get the whole video from me because I don't play, but I'll lead into it so that you get an understanding of what this nigga trying to, you know, insinuate. But, you know, I want y'all to come on back because this most definitely shut the internet down. This is General Cyrus Soon said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.